Good morning, everybody. Welcome to our first live broadcast for today. And today is the first day of a new month. I hope you all closed out the month of February where you wanted to be. But I've got to tell you, for those of you that participated in our two-day top earner retreat that took place on Friday and Saturday, I know we've motivated you to show you what is possible for you and members of your team to grow a fast and robust business. And now this month, it's time to put these things to work so that by the end of the year or sooner, you can all be at the top of your game. You could all be top earners in your business because you have an endless pool of perfect prospects for you to talk to. Now, we are in the process of introducing the greatest texting strategy that I've ever created. For those of you that have been in boot camps over the last 4 or 5 months, you've been aware of this. And we've got so many different variations, so many different examples that there is nothing, absolutely nothing to stop you from going to the top of your business. And there it is right there. It's a new LinkedIn feature that's going to enable you to start conversations with people that are brand new to LinkedIn. In other words, they created a LinkedIn profile in the last 24 hours. They created a profile in the last 2 to 7 days, or they created a profile in the last 2 weeks, or in the last 30 days. In the last 30 days, 11 million professionals have created profiles on LinkedIn. They're in all kinds of different fields. And what happens? As soon as they've been on LinkedIn for a while, they start hearing from people who are selling them things. They start hearing from people in your own company that don't understand the power of relationships, that don't understand the importance of relationships. And they hit these people with messages like, hey, would you like to know how you could earn $500 or $1,000 a week working with me? This may or may not be for you, but I wanted you to know about it. You get 8 or 10 people from your company pitching the people that you've been talking to, trying to establish a relationship with this same format. And as you're building a relationship, when it comes time to talk to them about your business, they are so anti-network marketing. They are so anti your business. They don't want to hear about it. They don't want to hear about it. With this new strategy, you can get to these people first. Now, I don't know how long this feature is going to be up. We've been talking about it for the last 7 months. LinkedIn is in the process of reformatting their entire system as a result of the millions and millions of marketers that are jumping on LinkedIn. And people that are getting the new format don't have this feature. And that doesn't mean they're not going to continue. Doesn't mean that. If they continue it, you guys are all in heaven. If they drop it, it's okay anyway. That's a feature that you're going to lose, but there are so many other features that you're going to be able to use it. If you're not building your business on LinkedIn, you are making one huge mistake because your competition is all over LinkedIn. Now, if you want instant results, I'm talking about instant results. You need to be on LinkedIn, I'm telling you. Nobody likes to wait. We all want things to be instant. We like our microwave ovens. We want the fastest download speeds on our devices. And some people even like instant coffee. Go figure. But the bottom line is today you could send a message to somebody on LinkedIn and they respond like that. So when I tell you that my students are getting instant results building their downline teams with these amazing LinkedIn tactics that you may think like it sounds great, but is it really true? You bet your life it's true. You bet your life it's true. With my new texting tactics and strategies, you can beat your competition to connecting with the hottest prospects, produce immediate results and faster enrollments, position yourself as an authority to everyone in your niche market, whatever that niche market is, ensure you'll be chosen over your competition, enroll experienced leaders and many more new reps, and duplicate the process with everyone on your team. All right. Now, we talk about proven tactics. Will makes a post, actually 2 posts, and he sends me this. It's exactly like I said it would be. Since last week, I've made 2 posts that generated dozens of easy conversations by following your scripts word for word, and I've generated a dozen sales. That's 6 sales a post. My activity has made my entire organization curious about what I'm doing, has resurrected a few of my dormant distributors that want to get back in the business. And I've also made 3 appointments with people that want to get into my business. Where have you been all my life? Ben, we will take a look at that this morning. A couple of weeks later, he calls me with another success story.
I do have a great quick testimony. Just sponsored a new individual. I've actually got a member of my team on here who's one of our newest 6-figure earners, Melissa Brower. So I wanted to give her a shout out. She just hit 100K in this company. She's already done it before, but this is the most fun we've had. And a young lady I just sponsored who has 0 network marketing experience. I taught her just a few of the techniques that you taught me. And she's already like number 7 in recruiting in our company right now. I just saw her name on the leaderboard tonight. So I was like, wow, I got to tell Max. So it's really cool. I just wanted to tell you, man, everything you're teaching, it works in real life. And we all appreciate you so much.
Now,
I do have a great.
Number 7 recruiter in their company. And she's brand new to network marketing. We heard from Terry. Oh my God, I'm in complete shock as how fast your program goes. Man, I've never talked to as many qualified people for my business. I love that I can pick and choose. Since starting boot camp last week, I've signed up 4 new people. Everybody I work with wants to know what I'm doing. I love this. And I can do this from anywhere. Followed your instructions. I did my first post, had 12 conversations and brought in 3 new people into my business within 2 days of the post. A few days late, 2 more days later, I'm up to 7. 7 people in 4 days, and I've got 3 more days to the week. Oh man, it's never been this easy. I have people calling me right now. Right now. And 2 weeks ago, one of my new coaching students, Craig, called in to report his success just from opening up the features on his profile so people could see what he was doing.
Craig, is that you?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Would you share with everybody what happened?
Well, yes, to be honest, I really thought that this was just a lot of hype. I really did, but I said, well, I'll go ahead and try it anyway. So you got my Facebook profile cover and changed my picture, took some things off, and to my surprise, I got immediately after that 6 friend requests from qualified prospects. It was really amazing professional people. Got one request from the vice president of the Yamaha Corporation I used to work with, and it was amazing on that. I got many new people and old people commenting on my new profile page, and I've never had that before. They liked the profile page. I got 2 people asking me to join my internet business. It was absolutely crazy. They just sent a message and said, Craig, can I join your internet business? The reason why they never knew I had an internet business. You know, I said that I was a music education director, and, you know, I was a wellness educator, and that's it. And then when you went in and changed my header in LinkedIn and changed my intro in Facebook, then it just blew up like crazy. Now, I do have now 4,400 people, and it's just going like crazy. And I love it when I never had people to just come in and ask, may I join your internet business? And I never talked to them before about it, but because my Facebook profile page said that, then whenever they click, my introduction or my header showed every time. And one guy said, well, I'm so happy to see all the things that you do. So on all my things that are listed on my header and in my intro, I'm getting responses on all of those. It's just amazing. I never knew something like that would even exist.
Now, it works for everybody. It works for everybody. There is nothing, absolutely nothing, to prevent you from adjusting your profile, putting yourself out there, making yourself visible, because so many people don't realize they're not visible. If people can't see you, they can't react, they can't respond to what you're doing. So people have to open up their settings, make themselves visible so people can see you. And once they see you, and once they react or respond to anything that you do, it's a matter of following a simple procedure, some simple, basic questions that will enable you to qualify the person, discover if the person is indeed a candidate for your business, to the point where you even want to talk to them. Conversation is what it's all about. So you could be talking literally to 20 people every day, 20 in an hour or two. Discover who these people are. Discover what they're all about. And discover, are they candidates for your business? Are they someone that would be interested in your business? But more important than that, are they someone that would clearly be productive in your business? You want to talk to people that you know ahead of time before you ever start the conversation. You want to know, are they candidates for your business? How well will they do? Ultimately, that's the bottom line for all of you. It's all about conversation. All right. So I want to demonstrate the process. So I'm going to jump over here. And I'm going to look at Ben's account, okay? But before we do, I just want to come over here and show you the feature that is going to change your whole business building activity. Let's see, when did people become a member? In the last 24 hours, 420,000 people joined LinkedIn. In the last week, including the last 24 hours, 2 million people joined LinkedIn. 2 million people in the last 7 days signed up on LinkedIn. How about in the last 2 weeks? 6 million people sign up for LinkedIn. A high percentage of these people are on LinkedIn because they are looking for work. They are looking to change careers. So let's add the rest of the month. So in the last 30 days, you've had 7 million people join LinkedIn. I did this search yesterday and it was 11. And you can reach out, you can connect with these people before they're contacted by people that frankly are just going to slam these people with all kinds of pitches. You can get to them first. You can establish relationships with them. So Ben, let's just take a quick look and see. You got it too. You got it too. Some people have it, some people don't. Okay, so let's pop over to the regular LinkedIn, which is where let me look over here. And we're going to pop over here to the message area. Let's pop over here to the message area. And Ben is talking to Jason. All right, so let's look at who you're talking to. Now, Jason's hooked up to his LinkedIn on his mobile phone. He wants to use his skills to take his business to the next level. 15 years of experience. So right now, according to this, he's an assistant. And he stopped working for this company for after 10 years. He stopped working for this company. Okay, 10 years. And in May of last year, for whatever reason, it's not working there anymore. So since May, he's an assistant. He was an area manager for 4 years, site manager, operations supervisor. So you're looking at somebody that has moved up the ranks in his company for 10 years. Only after 4 years of being an area manager, they let him go. Why? Okay, so this is somebody that you've been talking to for a long time. Let me unmute Ben.
Hey, how's it going, Max?
So you've been talking to this guy since October.
Yeah. We had a good little talk at first. He wanted to open up his own power sports store.
Uh-huh.
And so he was pretty much on that path. He quit. You'll find him down a little bit later because he was wanting to move on and do his own thing. And then it kind of backfired, and now he's in a spot where he lost a lot of money, and that's where you saw at the end, he's like, I need a way out of this.
Mm-hmm.
So he quit knowingly wanting to go and do his own thing, and then it didn't work out the way he wanted it to.
Mm-hmm.
He stopped talking to me after this here, and then I just reconnected with him a couple of days ago.
Okay, so you wished him a happy new year.
Mm-hmm.
So he took a new job. Okay, now he told you he's taking, I can already tell the opportunity would only be temporary with my aspirations and goals.
Mm-hmm.
You have to keep the conversation about him. So what are his goals? What are his aspirations? So you're coming back, it sounds good, okay? And now you're jumping back into talking about your business.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what you want to do, he knows, or he's got a basic understanding. He's got an idea of what you do. Okay, you want him to come back to you and say, "Tell me more about this." You know, I really need to know. But what you're doing, and this is common. You know, hey, listen. You know, if you'd like to take a look more at our business, you know, you need to get more details. No, it's about him. So you took this job. I can already tell the op would only be temporary with my aspirations and goals. Why? What is it about the job that you just took? What makes it temporary? What makes it temporary? You have to focus on the other person. Otherwise, what you're doing is you're still selling. Okay. So he never responded because you didn't ask him a question. And if you'd asked him about, would you like to know more about what we're doing? He wouldn't have answered because he wouldn't have answered because he's working, but it's only temporary. So what makes this thing temporary? Okay. So now we went to February. How's the New Year's treating you? I've had better times. Okay. What's up? Okay. I don't mind hard work. Okay. Okay, good. You're keeping it on him. Isn't it amazing how people tell you what people tell you? Okay. So he thought he didn't have enough capital to start a business. So in May, so he's giving his whole history. Okay, so here is where let's let me come over here and now this was Sunday, 2 days ago. So first, not what you're expecting, but that's where I'm at and ready to be on a path out of this. Now, there's a number of things. The first thing that came to my mind was sending him this image. Experience is what you get when you didn't get what you wanted. Okay. The other one that you could have sent just to get the conversation started would have been, hey, if the plan doesn't work, change the plan, but never the goal. However, you've got some other ones, like that are a little bit more uplifting, like this one. Difficult roads often lead to beautiful destinations, which, looking at this whole thing, was probably the one that I would use primarily because we want to give him the notion that there's hope. Okay. Like, it's not over. Okay. So now let's assume we're going to go with that one. So he's not making what he was making before. And the question is, based on what you know, is he working now?
Yeah, he's got a job right now.
Okay, so he's got some money coming.
Mhm.
He's got some money coming in. So let's look up here. I'm not making what I made before. Now, go back and look at his profile. Okay. So what is it about this guy? He has 15 years in management, training, and leadership. 15 years. All right. Now he could leverage everything by getting into business with you. So first, what we're going to do, this was Sunday. You sent this to him on Friday. So first, what we're going to do is we're going to pop that in there. Okay. And then we're going to say, I just sent this. Or we could say, about to post this on LinkedIn today and thought that you would appreciate a sneak preview. Okay, now we're going to come back here and we're going to say with your 15 years of previous experience in managing training and supporting teams of people. Instead of supporting training and
Did he put leadership in there or was it?
well, he had
Yeah, yeah.
management training and leadership. Okay, he's a team player.
Mhm.
So with your people in management training, leadership, and your passion for, use his words,
Mhm.
your passion about supporting a team. There are many opportunities out there could jump into immediately and change, jump into immediately that would be life-changing. Now, what we're not going to do is we're not going to say, would you like to know more about my business? Instead, what we're going to do is we're going to ask the question, what you enjoy doing the most in previous jobs? What did you enjoy doing the most? Let him come back and tell you. We're not talking about what you do, okay? We're not talking about what you do, okay? He has a semblance of an idea as to what you do. You started the whole process. He just never completed. But what's happened now is things have changed. And this is a lesson to all of you, okay? You talk to somebody, this goes back to last October, November. He was going down one road. Now things have changed. He took another job. Things have changed. He took a job. It's not working out like he thought it would. So now we want to come back We want to find out, and this guy is so open to you. The more people open up and tell you what's going on in their life, the better the connection that you have made. All right. One or two short answers. Not good. Not good. So what do we want to find out? We want to find out first and foremost, okay, what did you enjoy doing? When he comes back and he starts to tell you, well, I enjoyed working with people. I enjoyed training. Then what you do is you hit him with one of those leadership posts about, let's come down here. Let's come back over here. And you post this on LinkedIn and you share it with them. Extraordinary sheet, okay? Leadership is about vision, not power. And then, but here's you have to have an end result in mind. The end result has to be, obviously, showing the business. But you've already started to show him the business. What you have to show him is the money. In other words, working with you, how is that going to change his financial situation? Working with him, this is where the project launch script is so perfect. Working with you, you can help him literally become a top earner and start earning with you in the next 90 days, X, moving further and further up the chain. And this is the way it works. You know, when I enrolled 20 people in a business between Christmas Day and New Year's, it was 5 a day. And then I went back and I looked at those 20 people. 14 of them were people that, frankly, I've been talking to for months and months and months. Okay. And nothing, and things change. Okay. So depending upon what he's doing, I mean, he's going to write back to you. I would guess that if we came back at 4 o'clock and looked to see, he's going to tell you. It's your job to show him how working with you. We got so much in common. I didn't realize, no wonder LinkedIn hooked the two of us up. That's the way it works. But you have at the appropriate time, and this is the appropriate time, you got to show him how, based on what he's told you. He's not making what he was making before. Okay. So another question, how much are you making at your current job now? What's the difference? What's the difference? So if you could help him while we're getting started to make up the difference. Okay. So let's say let's say the difference is like 30 grand a year. Okay. So 30 grand a year divided by 12 is roughly $2,500 a month. So if you can help him start to earn an extra $2,500 a month working with you, okay, while he's doing that other thing, so his cash flow is coming in. And then when he gets to the point where now he's making an extra $3,500 a month, he's making enough money to where he can just quit that other job. That's how you do it. Okay. So this is a clear demonstration for all of you why it's important to talk to people, to follow up with people. For those of you that are students, there are people that you're connected to on LinkedIn right now, that you've started conversations with. But frankly, you need to go back and you need to, take a look at starting the conversations again. And how do we do that? We do that by posts. Look at posts. Okay, so Robin says, how do we connect with more than 20 people a day? Well, there's no reason why. You can connect with more people a day. But Robin, you've been doing this for a while. You've already been connected to people. How do you connect with 20? Quality over quantity. You want to connect with a lot of people daily. 20 people safely. Yeah, there are other ways to connect with more people. Okay, so let's look. Glenn, you wanted me to look at your profile. Now, Glenn, we go back a long time. You're probably one of my oldest students. I don't mean old age-wise, but you've been doing this a long time. Now, I'm looking at this, and what I see, number one, is so you were in the retreat last September. So you've been working at this. You were in our October boot camp, November boot camp, December boot camp. And you got to have more activity on here. You've only got 174 connections. You should be making a minimum of 100 new connections a month, minimum. You come over here, we can see your birthday, we can see your email, so that's all good. But there needs to be more activity. See, a school teacher. I mean, Glenn, you could be up here all day long. On LinkedIn, all by itself, there are 18,800,000 school teachers. School teachers. We come back over here and let's see the teachers looking for an opportunity. You got 152,000 teachers that are looking for something else to do. We could do looking for opportunities. You've got 154,000 teachers that are looking for an opportunity. We could come over here and we could say, looking. How many teachers on LinkedIn are looking? $12 million. Hello. Now, let's just go with teacher. Let's go back to teacher. 18 million. Let's go over here to Sales Navigator. So we've got teachers. Let's come down here. And let's see how many teachers created a LinkedIn profile in the last 24 hours. 6,000 teachers created a LinkedIn profile in the last 24 hours. Why do you think they go on LinkedIn? Because they're looking for something else to do. 6,000 in the last 24 hours. How about in the last week? That looks like 27,000. So you're up to 30,000 people, 30,000 school teachers. Hello? In the last 2 weeks, 78,000 school teachers. Folks, if this doesn't light you on fire, I don't know what to tell you. I just don't know what to tell you. Every one of you is sitting on a proverbial gold mine. All you need to do, is talk to people. Craig has discovered it. Terry is all over this. And so is Will. If somebody, honey,
I do have a great quick testimony. Just sponsored a new individual. I've actually got a member of my team on here who's one of our newest six-figure earners, Melissa Brower. So I wanted to give her a shout out. She just hit 100K in this company. She's already done it before, but this is the most fun we've had. And a young lady I just sponsored who has zero network marketing experience, I taught her just a few of the techniques that you taught me. And she's already like number 7 in recruiting in our company right now. I just saw her name on the leaderboard tonight. So I was like, wow, I got to tell Max. So it's really cool. I just wanted to tell you, man, everything you're teaching, it works in real life. And we all appreciate you so much.
brand new to network marketing. Brand new. And she is already the number 7 recruiter in her company. Folks, join me in our March boot camp. We've just opened up registration for it. We'll show you how to do it. We'll show you how to talk to 15, 20 people a day. Robin, it's not about connecting with more than 20 people a day. You want to talk to perfect prospects about your business. Boot camp doesn't start until March the 10th, but you could register today, jump into boot camp, and you'll have access to all the recordings from our boot camp for last month. If you're not talking to 10, 15 people every day about your business, you could be. If you're not enrolling 2 or 3 people a week in your business, you could be. You could be. We will be back at 4 o'clock today. We'll jump in and we'll see how Ben's doing with his prospect. There is absolutely nothing to stop you from going to the top of your business because you have free access to people that you know in advance need what you have, want what you have.